Hi everybody, my name is Lisa Gonzalez, and my presentation will be on the disorders of the nervous system. With my presentation, I hope to bring some awareness to the subject of the nervous system disorders and disorders in general to hopefully create a space where it can be talked about freely. A small outline for my presentation before we begin, we'll be going over what causes the disorders of the nervous system, the most common ones seen in the US, and some risk factors and prevention methods. First, I'd like to start by defining what the nervous system actually is. It is the body's primary mechanism for controlling, regulating, and communicating. All mental activity, including memory and thought, is due to the nervous system. The nervous system itself is divided into two parts. The central nervous system here is composed of the brain and the spinal cord, while the peripheral nervous system is composed of all nerves and ganglia. Some of the more vague nervous system disorders include vascular, structural, functional, and degeneration disorders, and some of the causes for these are trauma, infections, degeneration, structural defects, tumors, disruption of blood flow, and autoimmune disorders. These are three of the most commonly seen disorders in the US. Close to 25 million Americans experience a neurological disorder in their life. Epilepsy is the first one. It is a disease of the nervous system marked by seizures. This disease can be inherited and is oftentimes idiopathic, meaning that no symptoms show for this disorder. The second disorder is dementia. The most common form of this is Alzheimer's, which is 60 to 70% of all cases. On the right here, we have a diagram depicting a brain on the right here with dementia and a brain on the left here without dementia, and you can see how it shrinks the brain. And then the last disorder we have is MS. The effects of MS result from the disintegration of myelin, which is necessary to protect the nerve, and this results in paralysis, mental deterioration, speech difficulties, among other things as well. Some risk factors, which are factors that put you at risk for neurological disorders, include genetics, age, drug and alcohol consumption, unhealthy diet, physical inactivity, head injuries, among other things. Some of the general signs and symptoms to look out for are persistent headaches, memory loss, slurred speech, and new language impairments, and some preventative measures that can be taken. Although some of the neurological diseases aren't treatable, some can be treatable, but others can be prevented, and some of the most common ways to prevent are very simple ways, which are keeping a healthy diet, having constant exercise, avoiding smoking, and excessive alcohol consumption. Here are my references. Thank you for listening to my presentation.